Good evening, my dear friend. You are safe here. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Feel shoulders melt, jaw unclench, brow soften. Tonight the shepherd brings Psalm 23, verse 2 to your bedside. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. Let that promise descend like cool mist, wrapping your thoughts in peace. See moonlit grass swaying, velvet against your weary skin. Hear a nearby brook, its hush gentler than any lullaby. Each ripple whispers stillness, each blade sings rest. Breathe the meadow's fragrance, surrender every burden that daylight forced you to carry. You are his beloved lamb, invited, not demanded, to sprawl in safety, worry-free. Notice how the river never hurries, yet nourishes every root. So his spirit nourishes you without strain. Feel the ground's steady heartbeat under your back, telling your muscles it is safe to release. Surrender trying, surrender fixing, simply receive. The shepherd's staff traces a sure circle around you. No fear can trespass. Breathe again. 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Let gratitude flutter like fireflies above the grass, a roof over you, a pillow, a future cradled in kind hands. Every exhale drifts downstream, carrying leftover tension far from this room. Only peace remains, shimmering silver under starlight. Stay here, beloved friend, beside these waters that never run dry. Listen. The shepherd's footsteps pace slow and close, keeping watch until dawn finds you rested. Now, as eyelids grow heavy, let the verse echo softly within. He leads me beside waters of peace. He leads me beside waters of peace. Now, draw a deeper breath as nighttime deepens, and let the shepherd's whisper fold into Isaiah 26, verse 3. You will keep in perfect peace the one whose mind is stayed on you because he trusts in you. Feel that sentence hover like a protective canopy over your thoughts. Imagine every restless idea settling onto still waters, floating without struggle. Place your forehead beneath his steady hand. Sense how it quiets swirling memories, unfinished tasks, whispers of tomorrow. Trust becomes a warm current, moving gently through spine and limbs, carrying you toward perfect peace. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. With each exhale, name a care and release it downstream. Finances, relationships, uncertainty. Watch them drift, unable to return. Your mind, once crowded, now resembles a glassy lake reflecting stars. Utter stillness. Even if shadows linger at the shore, they cannot cross the mirror of peace. He stretches across your night. Keep eyes closed, yet inner vision bright. A lantern of faith glowing inside your chest, reminding every cell you are safe. Repeat in a hushed voice, my mind is stayed on you. My mind is stayed on you, and notice how heartbeat aligns with that rhythm. Peace deepens from surface feeling to bone-deep certainty. The shepherd guards thought gates while you sleep. Intrusive fears arrive, find no foothold, and disperse like mist. You, his beloved, rest under covenant promise, untouched by turmoil. Inhale security, exhale gratitude, soft and slow. Allow eyelids to grow heavier, like petals closing at dusk. Feel blankets hugging shoulders, echoing his everlasting arms. Tonight, trust is not effort. It is surrender, a child leaning into Father's steady chest. Perfect peace cups your mind, cradles your dreams, assures you that morning will rise exactly on time. In silence, let the verse echo, soft, softer still, until thought dissolves into quiet rest. Let your breath settle into the quiet hush of confession. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Tonight, surrender every stray thought to the shepherd's cleansing stream. Imagine stepping into clear, shallow waters at the river's edge, cool against your ankles, inviting you deeper. Feel his hand on your shoulder as you wade, ankle, calf, knee, thigh, heart. His voice murmurs, "Bring me your wayward thoughts, your restless imaginings, your secret anxieties." Each confession drifts from your lips like petals on the current. I have doubted your care. I have clung to my own plans. I have carried burdens not meant for me. Watch them float away, carried by grace, dissolving in moonlit ripples. Inhale release, exhale relief. Now, let him wash you with living water. Picture cool currents flowing over your head, down your back, sweeping guilt from every crevice. Peace follows each swirl, settling like fine sand on the riverbed of your soul. Feel forgiveness as a gentle tide rising to meet you, lifting you until no weight remains. You are cleansed, you are restored, you are safe. Breathe, hold, exhale, name one lingering regret and release. I forgive myself. I choose rest. Breathe again. 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Sense how shoulders drop, how jaw unclenches. Every sigh is a benediction. Imagine the shepherd gathering those confessions in his lap, speaking over them words of mercy. My beloved, you are forgiven. Let that declaration echo inside your chest. Your heartbeat slows to match his. Doubts wash away like morning mist on still waters. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Repeat softly, I am forgiven, until your voice is a whisper, then silence. In that silence, feel the waters caress morph into soft grass under bare feet. You stand on holy ground, forgiven ground, pleasure ground of peace. Breathe in grace, breathe out gratitude. The shepherd's promise holds you. Your sins I cast into the depths. Remember them no more. Let his word be the lamp beside your bed. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Let a cascade of gratitude ripple through every fiber of your being. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Begin with thankfulness for the simple breath that sustains you. Each inhale a gift, each exhale a release. Whisper softly, thank you for this breath. Feel how even the tiniest air-filled cell awakens with peace. Notice the gentle weight of your body on the mattress, grateful for rest that does not rush, for a place wired by safety. Whisper, thank you for this bed, and imagine soft beams of still moonlight painting patterns on the ceiling, a quiet artwork of creation. Thank you for this night sky. Let each word carry you deeper into a sense of wonder. Now move gratitude to the senses, the cool brush of air on your skin, the muted hum of distant life, the scent of night-blooming flowers drifting through open windows. Pause after each gift, inhaling appreciation, exhaling praise. Thank you for stillness in my ears. Thank you for softness against my skin. Thank you for fragrance of peace. Feel how naming these blessings amplifies their presence, each whisper anchoring your heart in rest. Shift gratitude inward, for the steady beat within your chest, for the warmth in your hands, for the miracle of neurons painting dreams. Breathe deep, placing your hand over your heart, connecting each thump to divine kindness. Thank you for life pulsing in me. Allow that gratitude to cascade down your arms, through your fingertips, a soothing current of thanksgiving. Now send gratitude outward, for loved ones whose names dance in your mind, for friends who speak truth, for strangers whose kindness you have felt. Permit yourself to whisper their names, blessing them by name. Thank you for Emily's laughter. Thank you for Michael's care. Thank you for the neighbor who smiled today. Feel how offering thanks for others fills your own cup. Turn gratitude to faith itself, for promises kept, for mercy that meets you each dawn, for guidance amidst uncertainty. Imagine each promise as a stepping stone laid across still waters. Whisper, "Thank you for your faithfulness." Let that declaration echo around you, a vaulted cathedral of peace building within your chest. As the cascade continues, breathe in the silence between words, savoring the spaciousness where gratitude deepens beyond language. Feel how each exhale carries another layer of doubt away. Each inhale draws in radiant assurance. Allow this rhythm to become your lullaby. Finish this cycle by thanking yourself for choosing rest, for permitting your soul to be still, for trusting the shepherd's voice tonight. Whisper, "Thank you for this rest. Thank you for this moment of peace." Let those words sink as dew on grass, refreshing, renewing, anchoring you in the present. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Rest here a moment, embraced by grateful stillness, knowing that every quiet gift has brought you closer to the heart of rest. I'll stay right here until dawn finds you rested. Now breathe in, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. As breath finds its unhurried pace, let your mind revisit moments when the shepherd led you through shadows into light. Recall a time fear threatened to overwhelm, yet a gentle whisper guided you forward. Perhaps a sudden provision arrived just when you needed it. An unexpected kindness loosed anxiety's grip. Feel that rescue pulse beneath your ribs, proof of his unwavering care. Inhale that memory. Hold it like a lantern. Exhale doubt into the night air. Remember when troubles felt insurmountable, and yet quietly, one by one, burdens lifted, small miracles woven through ordinary days. The door you thought closed reopened. Healing arrived where you had written off hope. Laughter returned after tears. Each past deliverance is a stepping stone across still waters, an invitation to trust again. Name them softly. I remember your mercy in that storm. I remember your provision in that need. I remember your faithfulness in that trial. Let each whisper settle like morning dew on your heart. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Feel how recalling these triumphs aligns your heartbeat with his promise. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Imagine that vow as solid as bedrock beneath your feet, unshakable, unmoving. Allow every inhale to draw the solidity of his word into your bones, every exhale to release any residue of fear clinging to your mind. See before you a path through moonlit woods, past gnarled branches that once loomed like obstacles. Notice how footprints appear behind you, evidence of guidance you may have overlooked. Each print glows with the shepherd's presence. Follow them without hurry, without questioning. Simply trust the path laid before you. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Repeat softly. Your path is true. Your path is true. Feel the resonance of those words in every fiber of your being. Trust transforms from a concept into a living current flowing through your veins, carrying peace to every cell. Now let your trust extend beyond memory into the present moment. Sense the room around you as a sanctuary, not a cage, Every object, every shadow, every whisper of air testifies to his watchful eye. Here, tonight, I am safe. Inhale that truth, exhale any lingering unrest. Draw to mind people and seasons where his faithfulness was evident. Parents who encouraged you, friends who carried your burdens, moments when Scripture came alive at just the right hour. Let gratitude and trust intertwine, reinforcing each other like vines growing stronger together. I trust you for every tomorrow. I trust you for every unseen way. Feel these words settle like stones, forming a foundation beneath your rest. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Breathe out, powerless to fear, empowered to trust. Let those phrases echo in the hush of midnight. Trust is not a fleeting feeling, but a shelter you enter by choice, a fortress built on promises, not shifting sands. Picture the shepherd's hand placed over your heart, guiding its rhythm to match his steady pulse. Every beat reminds you of victories already won, battles already silenced, storms already stilled. Welcome that rhythm as a lullaby of assurance. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Trace with your mind the word trust, carved into a stone by a quiet stream, water flowing over it, polishing edges until letters glow with silver light. That shining word floats into your chest, and you carry it there through sleep's threshold. Now, extend trust outward. Visualize tomorrow's sunrise not as a source of worry, but as a gift of renewed mercies. Sense sunlight pooling at the horizon, knowing his new compassion awaits you. Tomorrow, I will awaken under your grace. Inhale that promise. Exhale fear of the unknown. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Softly intone, I awaken under your grace. I awaken under your grace. Feel the cadence of those words settling your mind like a quilt of stillness. Turn inward once more, trusting the quiet of your own soul. Even if thoughts drift like clouds across a night sky, know they pass beyond a mind anchored in trust. Breathe in grounding, breathe out wandering. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Whisper, my trust is anchored in you. My trust is anchored in you. Sense how anchors hold firm beneath turbulent waters, unseen but unbreakable. Imagine the shepherd pulling a heavy anchor from your chest, then gently lowering it into his hands, the chain slipping free. Feel weight lift, burdens fall away. All that remains is light, pure, bright, liberating. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Breathe in light, breathe out shadows of doubt. Let every inhale infuse you with the brilliance of his faithfulness, every exhale disperse residual anxiety. Now, rest in the convergence of memory, present peace, and future hope. See them blend like watercolors on a canvas, soft, harmonious, beautiful. You, the artist guided by his loving hand, simply observe the masterpiece unfolding within. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Allow this living artwork of trust to cradle you, to lull you into deeper rest. Let this trust rehearsal carry you through the night, each breath a brushstroke of assurance on the canvas of your dreams. As you drift, remember, you are his beloved, carried on currents of grace, sheltered by promises that never waver. Sleep beneath that unspoken chorus of faithfulness, secure in his abiding love. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6, and rest. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. And now, beloved friend, bring to mind those you hold most dear, the faces that dance behind your closed lids, the laughter that stills your anxious heart. Picture each name as a soft footprint upon your soul. Mother, father, siblings, children, friends, mentors. Let each name drift into your awareness like petals on a gentle stream. First, call to mind your family of origin. Imagine gathering in a circle beside the still waters you've walked, arms linked in unity. See your mother's smile, the curve of her lips offering unconditional love. Hear her voice whispering comfort. Breathe in her kindness. Exhale gratitude for every tender word she's spoken. Now, envision your father's strong hand upon your shoulder, steady as a wooden staff. Feel the solidity of his presence, the assurance that he stands beside you, safeguarding your path. Inhale his strength into your bones. Exhale any lingering doubt that you must face life alone. Next, summon the names of any siblings or cousins who share your story. Picture their childhood laughter echoing through fields of green pasture. Remember how they chased each other into sunset, how they offered their hands when you stumbled. Breathe in that shared history. Let each inhale weave threads of kinship through your chest. Exhale any old rivalries or misunderstandings, releasing them into the current of peace. Now, expand your circle to include your children or younger loved ones. Imagine their soft breathing in sleep, their tiny chests rising and falling in trust. See them nestled in arms of safety, cradled like lambs in the shepherd's fold. Inhale protective warmth on their behalf. Exhale a blessing over their dreams. May you rest in stillness. May you know you are profoundly safe. Feel the power of those words ripple through your own heart, anchoring you deeper into rest. Shift your focus to chosen family, friends whose loyalty has been a lamp beside your bed. Recall the times they stayed up late listening to your worries, the moments they carried burdens you could not bear. Breathe in the echo of their compassion. Let each inhale remind you of shared burdens halved. Exhale your own gratitude. Thank you for their presence. Thank you for their love. Imagine your appreciation like golden coins scattered across the water, each one shining with divine affirmation. As each name surfaces, pause between breaths, allowing the shepherd to weave protective light around them. Inhale his covering over every life, every circumstance. Exhale any fear for their safety, entrusting each soul to his vigilant watch. Picture angels forming a ring of guardians, their wings brushing softly against the night air, a silent chorus of vigilance. Feel how that divine network of care strengthens your own sense of peace and belonging. Now speak their names into the hush. Sarah, I pray you surround her with your peace. Michael, I pray you guard his mind with perfect stillness. Emma, I pray you keep her safe from every harm. Joshua, I pray you grant him rest in every dream. As each plea drifts upstream, sense it carried on currents of grace directly to the shepherd's heart. Inhale the weight of those intercessions. Exhale faith that each petition has been heard. Let your breath return to its soothing rhythm. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6, and as you breathe, invite the shepherd to place a crown of light upon each head you've named, his fingers brushing gently across their foreheads, imparting blessing. Imagine that light spreading like gentle ripples, arcing across the night sky, illuminating darkest corners with tender glow. With each exhale, release any worry for tomorrow's uncertainties on their behalf, knowing that his promise stands firm. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Let that vow settle like morning dew on the petals of your heart, Inhale reassurance. Exhale all care. Repeat in a whisper, they are safe. They are safe. And notice how your own pulse aligns with the cadence of that declaration. Now, broaden your vision beyond names to the communities you cherish, the neighbors who smile in passing, the co-workers who offer a kind word, the strangers whose stories touch your soul. Envision them like lilies lining the water's edge, each bloom unique, each beloved by the Creator. Inhale collective blessing. Exhale the shared peace that binds humanity in one tapestry of grace. Feel how blessing others becomes a sacred echo. As you give peace, you receive it. As you affirm their rest, your own rest deepens. Breathe in that reciprocal flow. Exhale any lingering self-doubt that you are unworthy of such abundance of beloved care. Let the shepherd now whisper over every name, every face, every whispered hope you've entrusted to him. Hear his voice like soft rain on leaves. I watch over them. I guard their every step. My love endures forever. Breathe in that promise. Let it anchor your spirit in unshakable confidence. Inhale. 4. Hold. 2. Exhale. 6. And now, in this moment of profound intercession, allow your own spirit to be serenaded by the silent hymn of compassion you've offered. Hear it rise within, a symphony of care and connection. Feel that symphony cradle you, assuring you that you are never an island but part of an eternal family under God's canopy of care. As names and faces drift into the gentle hush, notice a sense of unity glimmering beneath your ribs, threads of silver linking your heart with theirs. Breathe in that unity. Exhale isolation. Let each exhale dissolve the walls you build. Each inhale weave stronger bonds of divine kinship. Return once more to the shepherd's fold, where every loved one rests under his watchful eye. Inhale the vast embrace of his love encompassing all creation. Exhale the last tendrils of worry, confident that each life is clasped in his hands. Now, rest in the echo of countless blessings you have spoken, each one a pebble dropped into still waters, rippling outward across time and space. Inhale the beauty of intercession. Exhale into serene rest. I'll stay right here until dawn finds you rested. Inhale. 4. Hold. 2. Exhale. 6. And now, let your awareness drift to the living water that flows from the shepherd's heart. Picture a gentle stream of crystalline light winding through the meadow of your mind, its surface shimmering with soft luminescence. Feel its cool current coil around your ankles, then rise along your calves, its touch dissolving any tiredness or ache. Each inhale draws that healing stream upward, into your knees, your thighs, your hips, every joint freed from stiffness, every muscle soothed. Exhale and release any remaining tension into the ebbing flow. This water is not ordinary. It carries the essence of divine compassion, each droplet infused with grace. Breathe in its purity. Let it swirl around your lower back, sweeping away burdens you have carried in solitude. Imagine it lifting from your shoulders the weight of responsibility, the ache of longing, the pinch of regret. With each exhale, send those remnants downstream to be refreshed, to be transformed. Inhale. 4. Hold. 2. Exhale. 6. As the stream reaches your heart center, feel it pulse with a gentle rhythm, aligning with the beat within your chest. Sense how any bruises upon your soul are tenderly embraced by this flow. Old hurts, quiet wounds, the dull ache of disappointment. Each breath invites that water deeper. Each exhale carries pain away, replaced by warmth that radiates outward. Let the water cascade through your throat and jaw, unlatching clamped muscles, freeing words you may have swallowed and left unspoken. Breathe in forgiveness for yourself and others. Exhale grudges, regrets, harsh words spoken in haste. Feel your throat soften beneath the current, safe to speak truth or rest in silence. Now, draw the healing water into your mind. Feel currents swirling behind your eyes, in your temples. Imagine each swirl dissolving anxious thoughts, smoothing ripples of worry into glassy calm. Inhale sharp clarity. Exhale mental fog. Let memories that haunt you be collected by the stream, held in its luminous basin, then gently released beyond sight. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Focus on your lungs next. Sense the water's embrace around each alveolus, infusing every cell with oxygen and divine restoration. Feel breath become richer, deeper, a balm for any overwritten rhythm. Exhale shallow habits. Inhale the fullness of life. Shift your attention to your solar plexus, seat of autonomy and inner strength. Let the water pool there like a quiet basin, its light dissolving self-doubt, reigniting trust in your God-given purpose. Breathe in empowerment, breathe out hesitancy. Imagine your courage renewed by the living current. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Allow the stream to spiral into your stomach and abdomen, its gentle pressure calming any unrest, any knots of anxiety. Feel digestion of uncomfortable thoughts, release of doubt as your insides slosh with peace. Exhale unease, inhale ease. Now guide the water down into your pelvic region, into legs and feet, anchoring you to the earth. Each toe bathed in healing light, each soul grounded in stillness. Exhale any imbalance. Inhale the stability of God's firm foundation beneath you. With your whole body immersed in this flow, let a wave of restoration rise from toes to crown, a tide of divine love sweeping through you. Imagine it cresting at your head, showering down like rain upon a thirsty field. Inhale that completion. Exhale pure gratitude for every cell renewed. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. And now, beloved friend, sense the water's fragrance, soft like morning dew, fresh like new beginnings. Its scent weaves through your nostrils, stirring hopeful dreams, carrying the promise of wholeness to every corner of your being. Feel the shepherd's whisper in the hush. Let the living water heal you. Let my grace wash over you. Breathe those words into your soul. Exhale any resistance. Welcome this gift of restoration. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. As the stream's luminescence settles into your aura, visualize a radiant cloak of healing light draped around your shoulders, its edges flickering with soft embers of peace. Wear this mantle into your sleep, a shield against nightmares, a beacon warding off fear. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Repeat in a hushed tone, my body is healed, my soul is restored, my beloved is made whole. Notice how each phrase resonates through bone and marrow, anchoring the truth of divine restoration deep within. Now let your inner vision draw forth images of brokenness made beautiful, shattered pottery mended with seams of gold, a once dry garden blooming anew, rivers carving canyons of transformation through solid rock. Comprehend how the same living water flows through your life, turning scars into testimony, wounds into wells of compassion. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Offer a silent prayer of thanks for this healing gift. Thank you, Shepherd, for the living water that renews me. Thank you for the grace that flows without measure. Feel your entire being respond with gratitude, a symphony of thanksgiving rising on each breath. Breathe again. 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6, and now, beloved, rest in the convergence of this healing current and your surrender. Know that as you sleep, the shepherd stream will continue to flow, repairing, restoring, reconciling every part of you. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Let the final echoes of this loop drift into the stillness of your night, carrying you into deeper rest. I'll stay right here until dawn finds you rested. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. And now, beloved friend, let your shepherd remind you of who you are, his beloved sheep, chosen before time began. Feel that truth settle over you like a warm woolen cloak. Each inhale draws the promise of identity into every fiber of your being. Each exhale releases the lies that whispered you were not enough. Breathe in. I am his beloved sheep. Breathe out. I am safe in his fold. Inhale. 4. Hold. 2. Exhale. 6. See yourself standing in a circle of soft emerald grass, each blade bending in recognition of your precious worth. The shepherd stands at the center, arms outstretched, no height too tall, no depth too deep. He calls you by name. My beloved, come home to my heart. Let his voice echo in your bones, dissolving any shadow that told you otherwise. Inhale that affirmation. Exhale self-doubt into the cool night air. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Repeat softly within, chosen, cherished, called beloved. Notice how each syllable resonates, unlocking a deeper rest in your soul. Imagine each word like a gentle hand pressing into your chest, imprinting you with divine affection, stamping your spirit with unshakable worth. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Recall moments when you felt stray or lost, times you questioned your place, wondered if you belonged. Now, view those memories through the shepherd's compassionate eyes, each echo of loneliness met with the promise, you belong to me. Breathe in that belonging. Exhale every fear of rejection or comparison. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Let the still waters you stand beside mirror back this truth, their glassy surface reflecting your face, crowned in the shepherd's light. See his reflection intertwined with yours, one image of unity, reinforcing that you are not defined by past failures, but by his steadfast love. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Speak aloud in your heart. I am beloved by the Creator of heaven and earth. As you whisper these words, allow them to ripple through every part of you, from the roots of your toes to the crown of your head, anchoring your identity in his unchanging character. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Now breathe his acceptance into your mind. Feel every anxious thought that tried to disqualify you collapse beneath the weight of his affirmation. Inhale, I am accepted. Exhale, I release shame. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Picture the shepherd gathering your insecurities like tattered garments, laying them at his feet, then clothing you in radiant robes of righteousness. Sense the fabric wrap you in honor, soft and gentle, imprinting you with purpose. Breathe deep, rejoicing in garments that neither fray nor stain. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. As you stand in this new attire, feel your posture shift, no longer bent by burden, but lifted by love. Each inhale draws strength, Each exhale releases the weight of old definitions that no longer serve your rest. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Now, let the shepherd's staff, symbol of guidance, touch your shoulder, a tactile reminder that you walk under his watchful care. Imagine its gentle pressure directing you forward, reminding you that identity is not forged by achievements, but by his covenant promise. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Murmur softly, under his watch I am safe. Under his watch I am known. Let these words echo longer between breaths, the silence amplifying their truth. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Feel the cradle of community as fellow sheep surround you, souls knitted together by love, each one beloved, each one safe. Sense the unity as an energetic glow binding your hearts, an unspoken chorus of belonging echoing in the hush. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Offer gratitude for this divine identity. Thank you for calling me beloved. Thank you for making me part of your flock. Let each thank you float like a feather upon the wind, returning to your spirit as more assurance. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Then feel the shepherd's hand lift your chin, encouraging your gaze upward toward the star-strewn sky that he fashioned, each star a testament to his artistry, each one placed with intention, and you, a singular masterpiece, formed with equal precision and love. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Soften into this gaze, letting the celestial expanse remind you that your identity is woven into the tapestry of his creation, irreplaceable, infinite in value. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Repeat one final declaration of identity. I am his beloved. I am safe. I am rest. Allow these truths to cradle your fading consciousness, lulling you deeper into rest. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Rest now in the fullness of who you are and whose you are, the shepherd's own beloved sheep, held tenderly in still waters and green pastures. I'll stay right here until dawn finds you rested. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. And now let joy ripple across your spirit like laughter dancing over still waters. Picture soft giggles rising from beneath the surface, each one a bubble of light that tickles your heart. Breathe in that delight. Exhale every heaviness that weighed upon your chest. Feel warmth bloom in your belly as you imagine playful sunlight breaking through morning mist, coaxing dewdrops to sparkle like diamonds. Each inhale draws that bright warmth upward into your ribs, lifting any lingering gloom. Each exhale sends shadows drifting downstream, unable to cling to the buoyant current of joy. See before you a field of wildflowers swaying in time with your breath, petals of vivid color nodding in encouragement. Inhale the simple beauty of each bloom, its promise of newness, and exhale gratitude for the small wonders that stitch your nights with moments of laughter. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Now, imagine a soft breeze carrying the distant echo of children's laughter across these pastures of rest. Feel it brush against your skin, stirring memories of spontaneous delight, carefree moments where your soul remembered how to smile. Breathe in that memory. Let it unfurl in your mind like a banner of light. Exhale any self-conscious tension, releasing the need to perform or achieve. Here, in this place, joy is permission granted by your shepherd, a gift woven into every breath you take. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. And as you drift deeper, sense muscles you didn't know were clenched loosen under the gentle pressure of mirth. Your shoulders lighten, your jaw softens, your brow uncreases, as laughter's echo lingers, even without sound. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Let the shepherd whisper to you, rejoice in me always, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Allow those words to soften any last tremor of worry, trading it for the buoyant rhythm of divine delight. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Imagine the still waters now reflecting not only stars but twinkling moments of happiness, each sparkle a reminder that rest and joy are inseparable gifts from his hand. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Repeat softly, my heart is light, my spirit is free. Notice how each phrase plants a seed of laughter deep within your soul, ready to blossom in dreams. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. As this loop of joy carries you onward, cherish the ripple effect it leaves through every cell. Ripples that will softly rock you into the sweetest sleep. I'll stay right here until dawn finds you rested. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. And now, beloved friend, let the words of Scripture drift through your mind like a soft refrain upon the breeze. Begin by whispering Psalm 23, verse 2. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. Feel each syllable caress your thoughts, weaving into the rhythm of your breath. Inhale the promise of green pastures. Exhale into the hush of still waters. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Softly now, breathe in Isaiah 26, verse 3. You will keep in perfect peace the one whose mind is stayed on you, because he trusts in you. Let perfect peace rest like a crown upon your brow, because your trust is an offering born on exhaled worship. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Chant both verses together in a gentle echo. Green pastures, still waters, perfect peace. Allow their cadence to settle into every corner of your mind, each repetition a layer of calm plastered across anxious walls. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. As you repeat these refrains, notice how your heartbeat slows to match their pulse. Each inhale draws in divine assurance. Each exhale releases the residue of worry into the night air. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Return to the first line. He makes me lie down in green pastures. Breathe it as if tasting dew-kissed grass. Let it spread cool comfort through your chest. Then gently shift to, he leads me beside still waters, feeling the hush of a hidden stream flowing beneath your ribs. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Layer in Isaiah's promise. You will keep in perfect peace. Let perfect drift on the exhale like a feather landing in a pond. Exhale peace and watch ripples radiate outward through your nervous system. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Continue weaving both verses. Green pastures, perfect peace, still waters, because he trusts in you. Notice how trust becomes a gentle anchor drawn taut by each word, rooting you deeper into stillness. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Allow Scripture to become your lullaby, its melodic phrases guiding eyelids toward closure. Each repetition a brushstroke painting your inner landscape with shades of rest. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. When words begin to blur, rest in the spaces between, the silent pauses where God's own spirit communes without utterance. Let that silence hold you. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. And if your mind wanders, gently draw it back to this sacred echo. Green pastures, still waters, perfect peace, because you trust. Let the verses cradle you into deeper rest. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. And now, beloved friend, imagine yourself drifting along a moonlit brook, silky water weaving through ancient stones, each ripple catching slivers of silver light. Feel the brook's gentle current brushing your ankles as you walk beside its edge, night air cool against your skin. Inhale that coolness, exhale every remaining ember of restlessness. See overhanging willows bowing toward the water, their leaves whispering secrets of calm. Each leaf's soft rustle becomes a lullaby, a tender invitation to surrender deeper. Inhale their hush, exhale into the silence they weave around your heart. Note smooth pebbles beneath the water's glassy surface, their muted hues revealed by lunar glow. You pause to trace one with your fingertip. Its curved edge fits perfectly against your skin. Let that sensation root you in the present moment, each inhale anchoring you more firmly in peace, each exhale releasing the urge to hurry. Listen now to frogs crooning softly from hidden banks, a choir of stillness singing through the night. Their gentle cadence aligns with your breath. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. As their melody guides you, feel tension dissolve like mist under sunrise. Draw your gaze upward to the canopy of stars reflected in the brook's mirror, constellations shimmering as if winking at your soul. Breathe in starlight, exhale doubt that you are forgotten. Each star above and below you testifies that you are both seen and held. Reach out to cup a handful of water, noticing how it slips through your fingers, yet returns unharmed to the flow. Imagine your worries drawn into that stream. Each concern you allow to flow becomes downstream hope. Inhale hope, exhale worry. Now, kneel beside the brook, hands resting on moss-covered stones dipped in the current. Feel their damp coolness seep into your palms, a tactile reminder of God's constant refreshment. Breathe in renewal, exhale fatigue. Notice a lone firefly emerge, its light pulsing in time with your heartbeat. You follow its shimmering dance downstream, each flash a beacon of God's intimate presence. Inhale its glow, exhale the heaviness that once clouded your mind. Standing once more, you dare to step into the brook's shallow flow, water swirling around your calves as though greeting an old friend. With each step, you leave behind footprints in soft sand, soon washed smooth by loving streams. Inhale liberation, exhale footprints of fear. As you wade deeper, the current grows more tender, cradling you in its embrace. You allow yourself to float briefly on your back, eyes fixed on stars both above and beneath. Inhale the vastness of creation, exhale the smallness of your worries. Feel how the brook's journey mirrors your own, always moving, always guided by unseen hand. Inhale trust in that guidance, exhale resistance to his flow. Rising gently, you slip back onto the bank, skin tingling with renewed stillness. Each breath now carries the brook's song inside you, a melody of rest, a hymn of peace. Inhale calm, exhale peace. Pause in this moonlit hush, letting the brook's rhythm steep into your bones. I'll stay right here until dawn finds you rested. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Now, beloved friend, sense the shepherd planting seeds of courage in your heart, even as valleys loom ahead. Imagine those valleys as gentle hollows in the landscape of your mind, shadows that once whispered fear, now softened by his presence. Each breath you take infuses those hollows with light. Each exhale dispels the weight of doubt. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Envision the shepherd walking before you, his staff stirring the soil of your spirit, sowing tiny sparks of boldness. Feel each spark settle into your chest, warming you from within. You do not travel alone. He walks every step first, mapping a path of hope across uncertain terrain. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. As you follow, valley walls transform into gentle slopes, no longer imposing but inviting you to climb. With every inhale, breathe in his promise. I am with you. I will uphold you. And with every exhale, release the lie that you must muster strength on your own. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Hear the soft echo of Psalm 23rd promise. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me, resonating through each breath, guiding your footsteps with steady compassion. Allow that comfort to anchor you, each inhale drawing in reassurance, each exhale dissolving hesitation. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Now place your hand upon your heart and feel the pulse of courage planted there. Gentle, rhythmic, unwavering, proof that his word takes root when you trust his voice. Breathe deeply and know that this courage is not fragile, but anchored in his faithfulness. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Imagine a soft mist rising from the valley floor, carrying whispers of every time he delivered you, small victories, tender mercies, moments when fear fell away. Let those memories swirl in the mist, inhaling gratitude for each rescue, exhaling fear of the unknown. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Sense your shoulders relax as courage courses through you, replacing tension with a firm resolve that you are safe under his watch. His hand steadies your own, guiding you over rocks and through shadows, always leading toward higher ground. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Speak boldly in your heart. I will trust you in every valley. I will follow where you lead. Let each phrase ring clear, dissolving any lingering resistance, forging confidence in your spirit. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Again, envision the shepherd's footsteps, each one glowing with purpose, tracing your path until even the darkest hollows glow with promise. With each inhalation, draw that glow into your bones. With each exhalation, breathe out the fear that would keep you still. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Now, beloved friend, lean into his presence as you crest the valley's edge, knowing that on the other side lies a renewed perspective. Inhale that fresh vista. Exhale any last remnant of trepidation. Let the breadth of his love widen your vision, revealing beauty hidden in every bend. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. And as you stand on that ridge, let courage bloom fully like wildflowers beneath your feet, petals unfurling in the light of his promises. Inhale the fragrance of hope. Exhale the ashes of despair. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Rest here a moment, beloved, in the embrace of your shepherd's strength, anchored by the truth that his presence transforms every valley into fertile ground for courage. I'll stay right here until dawn finds you rested. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. And now, beloved friend, imagine a river of peace flowing through every generation of your family, an unbroken stream of grace handed down like a sacred heirloom. See your ancestors standing on its banks, faces kindled by hope, their faith rippling outward to you. Breathe in that legacy. Exhale gratitude for every faith-filled life that paved your path. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Picture your children, your children's children, and those yet to come, each one cradled in the shepherd's arms before they draw breath. Visualize their names written in silver upon the waters, each letter shimmering with promise and stillness. Breathe in that promise. Exhale every fear that their lives might be without shelter. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. See a golden light of blessing pour from heaven into your lap, then spill generously into the hearts of your descendants. Peace settling like soft dew upon their foreheads, courage taking root in their souls. Inhale that light. Exhale any doubt that this blessing could ever run dry. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Now, send gentle declarations across time. May peace guard your dreams. May trust guide your steps. May still waters soothe your spirits. Each phrase you breathe carries down the river of your lineage, reaching each heart with the shepherd's care. Breathe in the weight of these words. Exhale them like soft petals scattering upon the flow. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. As blessings overlap and deepen, feel your own spirit swell with hope, not only for yourself, but for every branch of your family tree. Imagine each branch laden with fruit of rest, each leaf whispering his faithfulness. Inhale that vision. Exhale any worry about what tomorrow may hold for those you love. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Perceive angels gathering around each generation, their wings aflutter with intercession, their song a chorus of peace beyond the ear's reach. Breathe in their song, exhale into its echo, trusting they carry every petition straight to the shepherd's throne. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Now, place your hand over your belly, if pregnant, or over your heart, if carrying memories, and feel the interwoven hearts of future kin beating beneath your touch. Each beat is a covenant, each breath an affirmation that they are safe, they are beloved, they are destined for stillness. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Whisper softly, my family rests in your care. May your peace flow through every generation. Let that prayer settle into your bones, planting seeds of faith that will blossom long after this night. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. And now watch as the river of peace broadens, its banks lined with those you love, faces bright with hope, eyes closed in restful surrender. Breathe in the unity of your lineage. Exhale into the collective rest that binds you together. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Rest here in the knowledge that this blessing is not a single act, but an ongoing current, carrying every name you hold dear into the heart of the shepherd's eternal stillness. I'll stay right here until dawn finds you rested. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. And now, beloved friend, let us rest in the beauty of silence. No words, only breath. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Notice the gentle rise and fall of your chest like a slow tide whispering lullaby. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Allow each pause between breaths to widen, a sacred space where His presence settles. Hear the soft pad beneath your words, its slow pulse echoing the beating of your heart. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Let your mind release every label, every thought, every story. Simply be in this hush. Find the still point where time softens. Exhale, 6. And again, inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Extend each silence a fraction longer. Breathe in the unspoken. Breathe out the unneeded. Exhale, 6. Rest in this vast quiet where every cell can uncoil, where your spirit finds its true home. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Allow the pad's soft chords to cradle you. No voice but your own breath, no guide but the gentle cadence of stillness. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Let each elongated pause become a prayer, each silent moment a gift. Exhale, 6. Listen beyond the music into the quiet that undergirds creation, where God's whisper births galaxies and cradles your soul. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. In the silence, feel yourself carried by currents of peace, weightless, free. Exhale, 6. Rest here as long as you need. No rush, no striving, only the soft sigh of breath and the infinite hush of divine stillness. I'll stay right here until dawn finds you rested. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. And now, beloved friend, lift your gaze inward toward the horizon of your heart as night's veil begins to thin. Imagine a pale glow far off, where sky meets water in whispered promise of dawn. That meeting place shimmers with tender light, each ray a soft herald of new mercies about to unfurl. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Picture the first blush of sunrise brushing the still waters, hues of rose and gold bleeding into inky blue. See how gentle those colors are, as if the world itself exhales relief at day's return. Allow that subtle warmth to seep into your chest, kindling hope in every chamber of your soul. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Breathe in the sweetness of morning air, tinged with dew and possibility. Let it fill your lungs, carrying with it the shepherd's promise that each new day bears fresh grace, unspent and lavish. Exhale any residue of yesterday's fears, watching them dissolve in the dawn's quiet glow. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Feel how the horizon's promise stretches across your mind, widening every narrowing thought. Trust blooms like a gentle flower in that expanse, petals opening to receive the light of God's unwavering faithfulness. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. See the water's surface catch the sunrise in 1,000 dancing reflections, each one a small miracle, proof that even the greatest darkness cannot extinguish light. Breathe in that truth. No shadow is too deep for His love to illumine. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Let the shepherd's voice echo around you. Behold, I make all things new. Imagine those words drifting across the water, settling on your brow as a dew-kissed benediction, assuring you that every stain of sorrow will be washed clean in His dawn. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Now picture yourself standing barefoot at the water's edge, toes brushing the cool shallows, body warmed by the coming light. With each breath, step forward gently, trusting the ground will hold you, each footprint a testament to His guiding hand. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Feel the breeze shift, carrying the soft chorus of awakening birds, each trill a note of celebration for mercy renewed. Let their song wash away lingering weariness, replacing it with a sweet cadence of hope. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Breathe in the aroma of blooming lilies at the shoreline, white petals unfurling in anticipation of light. Invite that purity to infuse your spirit. Exhale any taint of doubt that tomorrow cannot hold blessing. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Now, with eyes closed, envision all the new mercies you need: comfort for a weary mind, provision for an unsettled heart, courage for unknown paths, and see them appearing one by one on the horizon, like gifts laid at your feet by the rising sun. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Place your hand over your heart and feel the rhythm of hope awakening, thump by steady thump, proof that new life stirs within you even now. Breathe deeply into that hope. Exhale trust into every anxious cell. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Repeat softly. New mercies await, new mercies await. Let the phrase become your own promise, each repetition weaving certainty into the tapestry of your soul. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. As the horizon's light grows brighter, know that God's faithfulness does not dawn and fade. It is constant as the sun's arc across the sky. Let that constancy anchor you. Exhale fear of what the future may hold. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. And now, beloved, rest in the gentle assurance that each breath you draw is a gift of God's unwavering compassion, each exhale a release into His care. The horizon before you is not just sky and water, it is the vast expanse of His love, holding every moment past, present, and yet to come. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Rest here a moment, cradled by dawn's first light, trusting that as sure as day follows night, His new mercies will find you when sleep gives way to waking. I'll stay right here until dawn finds you rested. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. And now, beloved friend, let us slip into the final soaking of grace, a deep immersion in the shepherd's unending care. Imagine a pool of soft lamplight spreading beneath you, its surface inviting you to sink into its warmth. With each inhale, step deeper into that light. With each exhale, release any last currents of tension clinging to your skin. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Feel the gentle rise and fall of this luminous pool as it cradles your body, your shoulders, your hips, your back, every curve of you supported by divine gentleness. The water here is silent except for the echo of your own breath, a lullaby of comfort and belonging. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Allow the pool's warmth to seep into your bones, loosening every joint, coaxing your muscles to unfurl. Each exhale sends a ripple of release through your limbs, washing away the last vestiges of strain. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Sense how the light around you intensifies, soft tendrils of gold weaving through the water, cocooning you in radiant peace. Breathe in that radiance, exhale into its glow. Let it settle in the hollows of your hands, the hollows of your feet, filling you entirely. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. And now, beloved, repeat within your heart the sacred mantra you have carried tonight, each word a gentle stroke across your spirit. You are never alone in the dark. You are never alone in the dark. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Let that truth echo softly with each breath, the Nadra rippling outward until it fills every corner of your mind. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Again. You are never alone in the dark. You are never alone in the dark. Feel how those words become woven into your very essence, an unbreakable tether to the shepherd's heart. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Allow the light beneath you to pulse in time with each syllable, each repetition strengthening the promise that you are safe, you are beloved, you are held. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. As the mantra's echo fades into the hush, rest in the silence that follows. Rich, full, complete. Exhale, 6. And again, inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Notice how the water's current has stilled, and in its stillness, your soul finds its own quiet. Exhale, 6. Rest here, beloved friend, in the deepest soaking of God's grace. Feel every breath cradled by His presence, every heartbeat synchronized to His everlasting love. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Let the final mantra drift unspoken now, carried by your being. You are never alone in the dark. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. As you surrender to this final immersion, know that the shepherd's arms surround you still, that his peace flows through you endlessly. Exhale, 6. Rest in this sacred light, this sacred promise, this sacred soaking. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. The pad's gentle chords rise and fall beneath you, a soft cradle for your sleep. Exhale, 6. I'll stay right here until dawn finds you rested. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. Now, beloved friend, rest in this final benediction. Feel the shepherd's arms enfolding you as a soft cloak of peace settles across your shoulders. Every muscle unclenches, every thought drifts into stillness as you surrender fully to His gentle care. Know that you are safe, cradled in unwavering love. Tonight, let no fear disturb your slumber, for His promise stands unbroken. Breathe deeply, trusting that each inhale draws in divine rest, each exhale releases the last threads of worry. And as the pad's gentle chords carry you onward, hear the shepherd's final whisper echo within. My beloved, sleep in my peace. I am with you now and always. I'll stay right here until dawn finds you rested. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 6. And now, beloved friend, rest in this final benediction. Let every corner of your being sink into profound peace. Feel the shepherd's gentle arms beneath you, lifting every lingering care, guiding you into deepest stillness. Know that here, in His presence, you are wholly safe, wrapped in covenant love that neither fades nor flees. Breathe in His promise of rest. Breathe out every trace of striving. Tonight, let your heart beat in rhythm with His heartbeat, each pulse a reminder that you are His beloved, precious beyond measure. Surrender into the embrace that holds both earth and sky, breath and dream, past and future. As darkness weaves its quiet lullaby, trust that each gentle chord and whispered word will carry you through until morning light arrives. I'll stay right here until dawn finds you rested.